I went to 20th Century Fox, and they said, we want you to do something about teenagers. And I thought, I'm so tired of doing stuff about teenagers, but they said, we want you to do something about the in crowd. And I thought, I'll do it if I can make fun of them. So we developed this script. It was a pilot for a TV show, and it was about this girl that was just completely happy no matter what happened. And I was really kind of getting into that kind of a character.
No Worries was the original television script that Amy wrote. Then we went to I Was a Teenager, because with every new draft that Amy writes, she picks a whole new title. Not that we're going to use the title, but instead of the date or the number of the draft, it's like, oh, that was the I Was a Teenager, you know. It's easier to remember.
But nothing happened with it. They passed on it, they didn't get it, and a number of things were sort of falling through, and I was just getting very frustrated. So I switched agents, and when I had my new agents, they said, what have you been working on? So I showed Ken Stovitz, one of the agents there, this pilot, and he said, this is too good for TV, you should make this into a feature. And I started to think, well, what's a larger context for that kind of a nothing can go wrong, always looks through rose-colored glasses kind of a girl. And I remembered Emma, which I had read in college. So I took it out and reread it, and I said, you know what, unconsciously I've been writing an Emma-like character because I always loved it. And part of it had sort of stored it away in my brain. Especially the way she makes over people all the time.
Project?
She was matchmaking.
You could take Ty on your way out to Sunset.
Deciding where people should or shouldn't go.
Wow, a party.
It's in the valley. The cops usually break them up in less than an hour, and it takes that long to get there.
She was very manipulative, but in a nice way. She just wanted to make everything nice for everybody. She lived in a sort of fantasy of what could be for everybody else, which in a way is not that different from being a movie director. You're always sort of fiddling with people and changing their look. And, you know, if Emma was alive today, she'd be directing films. And so I really related to her and got into it. And the plot was so brilliantly laid out in Emma. So I tried to take all the things that were in this sort of pretty, you know, 1800s world and see what would that be like if it was Beverly Hills.